1.
Hi, we're Team 708 Hatters Robotics.
We're here to share with you our presentation through our model hats.
Hats is a model that we created when we rebranded over the summer. And we decided to become more aligned with our high school because they not only support us financially, but they give us a lot of space to work and are very flexible with our time. So we asked students why they came and why they stayed on our team. And all of them fit within the within the acronym, help, advocate, teach, and sustain.
H, help. It's when we help our community overcome obstacles that they cannot overcome currently.
For example, last year a group of students and mentors went down to St. Louis where we volunteered at World Championships. We did anything from field reset, safety glass attendant, and crowd control. I was in pit admin, and it was really neat because I got to talk to people outside of the MAR community and solve problems that I hadn't seen before. But not only when we're wearing our Team 708 gear do we help. When a group of us were together just hanging at a community event, and we realized that the Parks and Rec people didn't have enough help, without being asked or prompted to or told, we just stood up and helped and said, what do you want us to do next?
For Team 708, helping is truly a reflex. Whether it's within the FRC community, when other teams will ask us, hey, can we use your shop? Or can you help us learn something? And we're automatically there. But within our school community as well, where other clubs and organizations will ask us, hey, can you help us clean some tables or fold some tarps? It's never a question of, do we have time? It's, we'll make time. Because that's just who Team 708 is.
A, advocate. It's when we spread the knowledge of FRC and STEM throughout our community. For example, last year when we were invited up to the Senate, we shared our robot from last year's game, which threw a ball. Everyone who walked by got to experience what it was and how we did it. We explained to them the process of how the robot was made, and they even got to try catching it. Senator Greenleaf tried maybe 7 or 8 times, but could not catch it any of the times. So he returned back at the car show a couple months later and tried again, and he actually caught it this time, which was a great experience for everyone.
In November, we had Dr. Woody Flowers come down, and he spent the morning with our middle schoolers and then spent the afternoon at our high school, and he taught us through hands-on learning how to think outside the box. And then that night, he gave a presentation to the members of our community about the importance of keeping STEM in our education. And it was really neat getting a chance to talk to him and introduce him, because he talked to us like more than just a member of FRC. He talked to us like he was one of our mentors and gave us advice about college and engineering.
We take our robot to multiple community events, such as the Hatboro Car Show and the National Nights Out in both Hatboro and Horsham. It's amazing to have people come up to you and be like, wow, you built this, but you're only high schoolers. And it's like, yeah, we did build this through FRC Robotics. And we get the chance to talk to parents and students one-on-one about this program and how it's benefited us and how it can benefit them if they get involved.
T, teach. It's when we teach our community about FRC and STEM.
We're really big believers in students being able to teach students that our mentors don't always have the right answer and no one's right all the time. Last year I built one system with a fellow student, and it was a really neat chance getting to work with him because we not only learned from each other how to better engineer, but how to be as a pair and how to compromise ideas.
Every year we run a week-long LEGO robotics summer camp. This year I had a student named Jake, and Jake was thoroughly convinced he could not do anything. But by the end of the week, we saw progress. And when the fall came around, I got the opportunity to be the mentor of his FLL team. It was incredible to watch him not only grow as a robotics student, when he learned to build and to program, but as a person, where he grew more confident in himself and truly believed he could do anything.
S, sustain. It's when we keep our team a happy and lighthearted environment. Every meeting we have a family member cook a meal for us, cook a homemade meal for us. And then everyone drops what they're doing to come and eat together, whether it's building a robot, programming, or working on chairmans. No matter what, we all drop what we're doing and come together, eat together, where we make our bonds stronger. More than just, hey, can you pass that wrench? It's a place where we can all socialize and communicate no matter what we're doing.
Our mentors truly make it unique to anywhere else in the school because they care that we grow as a person, not just as an engineer. And they'll never just hand us a textbook and say, here's the answer. Or they'll never just say, here's how you're going to do it. They'll sit with us and they'll say, how do you want to do it? And we work together.
Once students join Team 708, they never want to leave. When our alumni graduate and go off to college, they come back, whether it just be to visit or to mentor. We have 3 brothers who graduated a few years ago, and they've gone through college and now work as engineers, and they're still here at almost every meeting to help us on our first journey. At the end of each season, we have an end-of-the-year picnic, where we go swimming and play games and eat food and attempt to do sports. And at the very end, our mentors present the seniors with their college survival toolboxes, which is symbolic of the fact that even though they're graduating and going off to college and the bigger and better things we know they can accomplish, they'll always have a home here on Team 708, and we'll always be here for them.
Though we are all very different and wear our hats in unique ways, we still build together our robot, our lives, and our friendships. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Exactly.